Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Justin, and this is the first stop of me visiting all 56 Tennessee state parks. So I'm excited to have you here for this inaugural episode. We are here today at Fall Creek Falls, located in southeast Tennessee. And so I'm going to show you around the park today. I'm going to show you all the activities, things to do, all the facilities, the natural beauty that's here. And hopefully it'll help you to make up your mind if this is a place that you want to visit with you and your family. So come along with us and welcome to Fall Creek Falls State Park. The first category for today is natural beauty, and as you can see from these shots, it is pretty hard to beat Fall Creek Falls. You're going to see forests and waterfalls. You're going to see things like this, deer eating little mushrooms right at the roadside. You're going to see just natural beauty all over the place. There's a huge lake there for fishing and for taking pictures by the water. And of course, you are kind of right on the edge of the Smoky Mountains. And so this category is pretty self-explanatory, and I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10 for natural beauty. The next category is campground layout and campsites. Now, the roads were well maintained, even well enough for my little 3-year-old to ride around on his scooter and have some fun. But at the actual campsites, you're going to have a paved parking area surrounded by gravel. There's free Wi-Fi for the whole campground, and it worked great for us. You're going to find your normal hookups like your water and your electricity. For us, it was 30 amp for our camper, and it worked really well. There's a picnic table, a grill, and then finally a fire pit. But one of my favorite things at the campsites was this. They had free daily trash pickup, which is awesome. And they also had some more primitive walk-in campsites. And so for this category, it gets a 7 out of 10. This category is activities, and it's worth 20 points instead of the usual 10 because that's why you go to state parks, right? To get out there and explore and do a bunch of fun stuff. And so here we are at some of the playgrounds. There's a playground around every corner almost. Tons of fun green spaces to set up your own gaga ball pit or have a picnic. There is a huge pool there. Now it does cost money, which at first had a little sting to it, but it really does help keep the crowd manageable and safe. And if you don't want to pay for it, then there's always free freshwater places to swim as well. We did a bunch of hiking while we were there. There's so many beautiful, cool things to experience, like this rope bridge going over the stream. We hiked all throughout the woods. There's trails everywhere and plenty of cool little spots in nature to crawl around and explore for you and your kids. But if you're at Fall Creek Falls, you're probably there for the actual waterfalls. Cool, fun things to see with your own eyes, but also just to touch and to swim and to play. And this is just all free and open to the public. And so the water is ice cold, but super, super beautiful. We had so much fun doing that. There's also this nature area where you can see some of the natural resources to the area. And I'm going to give this category 18 out of 20 points. Next is bathrooms. These facilities were spread well throughout the park, and while they were generally a little outdated, they were kept very clean and well supplied, and they had some little extra things in there like changing tables on both the men's and women's side, and they were heated but did not have AC. I'm going to give this category a 6 out of 10. Next is drivability. I would suggest you taking Highway 284 to get there and not the back way, which is a little steep and narrow, but it's a beautiful drive in, passing by thousands of tree farms, and it gets a 6 out of 10. The next category is staff. Now this is a very large state park, and so there was a lot of staff on hand to help here at the Nature Center and the Visitor Center and elsewhere, and everyone we talked to was very friendly and helpful. I did not talk with any of the camp hosts or a park ranger, but everyone that I talked to was great, and so the staff category gets a 6 out of 10. Next is amenities, and while you're out in the middle of nowhere and there's no grocery store nearby, they pretty much have anything you would need there on site. All of your souvenir type stuff from visiting the state park, as well as snacks and little knickknacks and stuff, are there at the Visitor Center. At every bathroom is a Coke machine, and then here by the pool you can see is a real snack bar, and they even have an ice cream area there, and you can see my daughter licking her lips just begging me for some ice cream. And there's even a chapel, which is great for Sundays, and it gets a 6 out of 10. Well, it doesn't get much more unique than Fall Creek Falls, and it gets an 8 out of 10 for its uniqueness. The final category is cost, and it cost us $40 a night. Don't forget your 10% discount as a Tennessee resident, and it gets a 5 out of 10. The total score for Fall Creek Falls is a 71 out of 100. What a great place to visit. You know you've officially conquered a state park when you have the sticker on the camper. Hey, thank you so much for watching today's video. If you want to see more about this Tennessee State Park, then click on the link that's popping up right now for my deep dive, where I go into a lot more about all that the park has to offer. And please like and subscribe so you don't miss a single state park video as we visit all 57 here in the state of Tennessee. God bless you, and remember, God's creation is meant to be explored.